cuss,
Well,
but it's
yeah,
like
that's what the
if I'm an American, what is it my business of what they do over there in Israel? It's none of my business. Is like
exactly.
if it doesn't affect me over here, then dude, like if you guys want to like throw rocks at each other over there and stuff, that don't matter. But guess what? If you come over here where I'm at and start doing that stuff, I'm probably
Well,
gonna get
that's
pretty mad
just
about
it. That's just it. Like with these terrorists and stuff like that, they like when I
it. You
say
know,
remove evil from the face of the earth, I mean remove the terrorists, remove all the evil, the Amalek, remove Amalek, sort of thing. And I don't know. I was
yeah,
gonna say too. Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, but like I said, everyone has their own idea of good and evil. Like my idea of good and evil, I think with me, for one, I'm gonna like view other people as myself and everything. I'm gonna view you as another version of myself because I'm the universe experience in itself, and you're the universe in a different locality and stuff. Even though it's non-local, but that's just the big illusion experience in itself as well. So we're gonna have good different ideas of good and evil. But like my idea of the distinction of between good and evil is if I picture you as equal to myself and I love you as I love myself, if I do
Mhm.
something to you that I wouldn't like being done to me, but I do it
Yeah.
anyways, then that's evil.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
I want to go up and chop this person's head off, but I don't want my head chopped off, that's evil.
Well, yeah,
Good is
exactly.
doing to others what you do want done to yourself. If I want free food, then over here to this other person, I should get
We're
them
here to
free
learn
food.
Hebrew.
So, like
Yeah.
to
Please
me, that's a
join
very
the
simple
call
way to
whenever you can next time.
distinguish between good and evil. Because a lot of people don't even
We'll
have the
figure it out.
knowledge of real good and
That's what
evil.
this
But
group is for.
like
This group is for
the
learning
one thing to know
Hebrew,
if it's evil or not is
framing
to ask
Israel in a
yourself,
positive
would I want
light.
this done to myself?
Yeah, that's a good way. I
Man,
yeah. And the seven Noahide laws, I don't know if you're familiar with them. The seven laws, basic laws that God gave to all of humanity since Adam, and then there was six laws he gave to Adam and one more to Noah. And those are for all of humanity to follow. Have you heard of those?
honestly, I probably have at some point and stuff. I just don't have it memorized. Like I be
Yeah.
honest with you, like my mom was like Christian, and they were like mom's side was like hardcore Christian,
Oh boy.
um, and then my stepdad Mike, he was Catholic and like kind of told me to be exactly like Jesus growing up, and then my dad
Yeah.
was Christian, but then he switched over to Viking paganism and stuff, and then I've
Oh my
also had
God.
Muslim friends and I've had Jewish friends and stuff, but like
Yeah.
I kind of like at one point instead of like researching more of every religion, which I did research a lot of every religion and stuff, but instead of fully researching them, I kind of just switched over to science at one point and realizing there's a direct connection of what's being told in religion and stuff, but it can be explained in a scientific method also. And like a lot of
Yeah.
people's like, oh, science don't like explain God. Well, like, dude, it totally does. It says quantum mechanics says that all matter in the universe is non-local, which means it's omnipresent. Me and you are omnipresent, pretending to be a local entity and stuff. So we're not even a freaking human and stuff. We're a quantum mechanical being that's completely lying to ourselves about our true nature, and we just want to blame it on a devil or something like that. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, devil might exist and stuff, but these are forces of the universe that these books are talking
Mhm.
about, and the
Yeah.
forces of the
When
universe says that I'm a non-local entity. That's like what quantum mechanics says. There's like factual experimental evidence for omnipresent non-local entities and stuff. It says that a particle exists everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. My finger
wow.
right here is also that star across the universe and stuff.
Wow.
And
It's pretty
that's
amazing.
like, yeah,
Mind
that's why
boggling.
like yeah, that's why scientists are still ongoing with it because they found out these hardcore truths about
Wow.
everything being like a non-local omnipresent being, and they don't know how to explain it, so they keep on throwing more and more experiments, and we honestly don't have enough experiments designed to really test the full scope of God, you know what I mean, to
Yeah,
even test the
exactly.
scope of God's creation. We don't have enough experiments that we can even design to do so, but we do know the basic evidence and stuff that We are not a local being. We're not existing in a universe that's made up of physical matter where we're walking around. No, we're a freaking infinite non-local particle wave that collapses when we look at ourselves and look at our environment. And it's created in the moment. The past and present don't even really exist except for in our memories. And I mean, the past and future don't, like, the future's probabilities. What could possibly happen? That's the probability wave. That's the future. The past only exists in the memories and stuff, but all of it is created in the present moment. There's an illusion that a Big Bang happened and stuff, which we can look back at. These things are stuff that actually happened, but that's just the storyline that this
Mhm.
non-local infinite being, which is us, is following. And we're all following it without any awareness of our actual nature until we actually get into spiritual practices to be like, okay, cool, I'm not this human body, and there's scientific
Yeah, we're a
evidence that says
soul.
that.
Yeah, like we're a soul. And
Or yeah, the soul, yeah, exactly. Like a part, like a soul can even be like, you can reference like some scientific facts to like even stuff like the soul and stuff, like, an infinite
yeah,
particle. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
because
Like
the soul
that's,
lives on forever. The
yeah, it
soul
goes
lives
on
on.
forever. It's, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The soul's infinite. Yeah,
So
it's
in that respect, we never die. Like we never die. Our body dies,
our
but
body dies, but then we pop back up. Like we
yeah,
might
well,
pop
there's
up as a we could pop back up as an alien across the universe. We can pop back up as a cat, pop back up as a human. It just matters matters what this thing that we are wants us to experience ourselves as.
yeah. Well, anyways, I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to go. Now it's kind of
Yeah.
late. I'm drifting
It's nice
away.
talking to you.
Yeah, it was very nice talking
I'm
to
gonna have to
you.
go too. It's like late in my house and
Yeah,
everyone's
pretty
asleep.
amazing. You're highly intelligent, like with like whoosh. That's good. It's a little bit beyond me. I don't know. Um,
Just watch some quantum physics documentaries by
yeah, yeah. I um like I was
I wish we
searching for truth for several years, and all I know is that I go by the Bible, I go by the Torah and the
Yeah, well,
Tanakh,
if you
and
research
that's
quantum physics, you can actually find evidence and science of things that it's all a word game and stuff. Like people are really arguing over differences between languages, words, ideas of God and
mm,
stuff like that. Like, dude, we can look for ourselves and tell there's a God there. Like it
oh
says
yeah,
that we
there
are
definitely
non-local,
is.
omnipresent entities. That's what science
Yeah,
even says, and we got scientific evidence that says that's what we really are. But for some reason, we're all playing a game with ourselves of like, hey, let's argue what we are. Probably because God don't even know what He is. He's always been
yeah.
around and wondering how we got there.
Well, I think
Like, I don't
people don't want
know.
to
I don't
admit.
know.
I think people don't want to admit if they don't want to admit that there is a God because they don't want to have to answer to anyone. I mean, that's just
Yeah,
my.
I mean,
They just don't want to answer. They want to be their own God, their own self, and they only want to answer to themselves. Like people that don't even want to answer to their spouse or to anyone.
yeah,
And
that's
thinking
the less that's the
that's the
lesson in
way
life.
the
There's
world.
always someone to answer to. There's
I
always
know, but
someone to answer.
there is, but the way the world, especially the generation now, I don't know. It's all like self-entitled and all this stuff. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I think that's what it comes down to really is people
It's,
just
it's
don't.
because it's because of technology. We're approaching the technological singularity and stuff. So like a lot of people are getting a lot more cocky about it.
Well, that's good, you know. Yeah. Anyways, I should go, but it was sure nice talking to you.
Yeah.
And it was nice talking to Judy and to May and to Joel. And may Hashem bless all of you. And you're all in my prayers. And I got to pray for Israel now
Bless
and go to
you.
bed.
Just I'm I'm gonna
Mhm.
go to bed too. Just try not to argue about like ideas of God. Just keep your faith in God and just keep just keep your just keep your faith in God and stuff. Like, if you look for
Yeah,
God, God's always right in front of you. You can look scientifically, you can look in this religion, that
yeah.
religion and stuff.
He's right in
It's
front of us.
God's definitely real. That's the main thing to agree on. And I think,
Yeah,
everybody's like, this religion says do this stuff, this
yeah,
religion says do this stuff. No, just look at other people as you would look at yourself. Like that person over there, treat them as they are you. If you
yeah.
don't want your head chopped off, don't go around chopping other people's heads off because
Exactly,
guess what? It's like if you
exactly.
live by the sword, you'll probably die by the sword.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not the way to do things. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, it's reap what
Oh,
you sow, you know what I mean? It's
exactly.
if you do
Yeah.
bad, you get bad. If you do good, you get good. Like I don't even
Ex-
want to get into karma, but that's the problem with multiple religions. Everyone is arguing over the same thing, all trying to say which words are correct. Words are imaginary, dude, and stuff. Like who
yeah.
cares about that? Words are imaginary. It's what we use to talk to each other. It sends out vibrations that affects reality totally and stuff. All word can be completely powerful, but the fact of the matter is basic principles and stuff and timeless truths of treating other people how you want to be treated
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
scientific evidence that we got for God actually being real, which is quantum mechanics itself and stuff. It just those things are just completely undeniable and stuff, like regardless of
Yeah.
what religion you look at. In
Yeah.
Buddhism, they talk about like the hair of the dog, how everything's interconnected and is the same being and stuff. So like you can
Wow.
literally find pieces of every religion inside other religions and stuff. And you know why? Because nothing's created by the devil. Everything's created by God because even the devil's created by God. And it's all
Yeah.
stories
Exactly.
about us.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow.
Mhm.
Huh. There's a lot to think
I gotta
about.
go to bed too. I'm sorry.
But that's okay. Don't be sorry. It was nice talking to you. And
All
whereabouts
right,
are
nice
you from
talking to you
again?
too.
Oh,
Oh, who went? Who went? Who left over there? Was that John?
so pardon?
No.
Mhm. I'll see you, Joel. It was really great. This was an awesome, awesome uh, discussion with everyone.
Thanks for sticking through. You've been a champion, Kelly. You've been the longest one standing, huh? The last one standing was you.
Oh, thank you. Uh, now I got to try to get some sleep so I can function in the day.
Once in a while, you have to sleep.
Pardon?
Once in a while, you have to sleep.
Yeah, once in a while. But oh no, it's been really good. I'm gonna pray for May because I'm really concerned about her. Um, that Hashem will continue to take care of her, but it feels like she's just at her beyond her wits end. It would be hard on anyone.
She's got to reach out to Kim. That's what she needs to do.
Yeah, I hope she does. So I hope she does because this. Anyways, thanks so much, Joel, and we'll talk again.
Sure.
Okay. Bye. Take care and shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You're still here, though.
Oh, shut it off.
You don't have to. You could stay on.
No, no, it's okay. I just getting some water and heading to bed. Um, I guess I didn't shut it off. I don't know
You can leave it
what.
on. I would love for you to leave it on. Honestly, every like someone has to be on. If one person hangs up, meaning if everyone hangs up besides one person, it's still gonna hold the call. But if one person's
Oh,
still on the call, it won't hang up.
oh, I see.
So someone
Okay.
has to hold the call. So honestly, I'd rather you stayed on. Like right now,
Oh,
it's three of us. Right now, it's me and you and my wife.
oh, yeah. I haven't even. Sorry, her name again is
Ela,
Ellie.
Ela,
Ela.
Ela.
Ela. Oh, that's. I haven't heard anything from your wife. Is she not talking? I guess,
Baby, you want to say hi?
or maybe is she asleep or out somewhere? She seems like a really, really sweet person, you know. And your little boy, Shiloh, oh my gosh, he's such a cutie.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that's so sweet. It reminds me of when my daughter was little, kind of, you know. I remember those days. Um, I miss her so much. I miss my daughter. Like, I feel like part of me is missing. I don't know. My daughter and I have a close bond. Not unhealthy, you know, not like um not well, I can't even think of the word but not like that, but I mean we just always have had a close bond. Like we have a lot in common and things, and I do anything for my daughter, of course. I pray every night that Hashem will just show her how real he is and how much he loves her and that he's the creator, you know, because she was a Christian. Like we raised her to be a Christian, which I regret, but anyways. And um, she's kind of turned more like to paganism and stuff now. So, but anyways, she's I know she's very spiritual. Like she's very in tune with spiritual things. So she's always been that way. And she's very caring. She cares about other people. Like she's always thinking of other people. It's amazing. So I just want her to be in the world to come. I just do. I mean, I was even at the point I thought even if I would trade places so that I'm not in the world to come, but she is. But then Hashem said to me, well, we're each responsible for our own, I can't do that. I want her in the world to come so much. And I miss her terribly. We're gonna try again this spring, 2025 to move to Vancouver area. So it didn't work out this year, unfortunately, but we're going to try again. So I'm not giving up. Um, you know,
Hmm.
that's part of the reason we got the RV too, was because we knew that it's impossible to find anything to rent near Vancouver, forget it. So we thought, well, we'll just take our RV and live in our RV and just find there's places where you can like RV parks or mobile home parks where you can park year round. So yeah, but I mean, God knows, like, uh, you know. And I was thinking I'd want to go to Israel. Like, if I get any inheritance from my mom, I was going to use that. But then again, at the same time, we have to get skirting for our RV for the winter, so we don't freeze. And I can't. I want to go to Israel. I'm so torn, but I can't just up and go to Israel and forget everything here. Like, I feel like I need to help with the skirting and. So maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. Hashem knows, right? And not just that, but I thought about Moses or Moshe. I thought about Moshe when I was reading in the Parsha. And I thought to myself, you know what? Moshe never got to enter the promised land. And I was thinking that must have been so hard for him because he got to see the promised land, like in Jordan, but he didn't get to enter. I can't imagine how excruciating that would be. You know, he led the children of Israel almost to the promised land, and then he couldn't enter. And I don't know, maybe I'm only supposed to go to Israel in the world to come. I don't know. God only knows. But I've never been there.